to the Cheesecake Factory. So in my mind, I'm like, this is just this. Oh my God, I had butterflies. That's the look of a woman.
Tire change got a moist, y'all. Tire change got a moist, and that cheesecake factory is it, I think it's more the cheesecake than it
The
was the
whole thing
tire
is sour
change.
cream.
It had to be the cheesecake. It's got to be the idea because you know you a big chick like that, you know, and she knows she
He
about to go
said
eat. She knows she about to go eat.
that
You know.
he paid for the tire, not just the change. He suggested, let's go and get you a tire.
Listen, this is the problem we're facing with these.
She might have been
Right,
a mark, man.
Marsha, peace to Sister Marsha said, where AAA at?
Like,
Ain't no AAA. Nobody got AAA. Nobody got brothers. You been in this.
roadside assistance.
This is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. And the first person you call is a dude that you never met before.
And
Why
watch
did?
this. If I'm less of a man for saying, use your benefits of your policy, then I will be less of a man.
I'll be less of a
I'm
man
like,
with you.
look,
That's what you pay for.
you pay good money, premium, for roadside assistance to come change my tire, or you put air in the tire
Right.
to charge my battery. I will be less of a man if you can't use your roadside assistance. Okay? And I'm not gonna feel no certain way if I'm not buying a new tire.
You
Right.
got me twisted.
Right. And we don't even know what kind of wheel she got. Like I'm first and foremost, I'm just meeting you, Shorty, and you in Atlanta with the history of cats getting straight jacked. I'm not coming out to save you.
Yeah, the dude, he did enough just driving out there. Just driving out there to go see her. Because like he said, that was a red flag. He waiting on a date, and she called him like, oh, my tire busted. That's a red flag right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, me too. You know, for real.
Because I may have to bust somebody.
You understand? But this is it's gotta be it. Listen, that's the only thing that makes sense is for you to be set up. You got a chick calling you. You just met her. You don't know what she looks like, but she wants you to come change a tire.
Oh,
I'm not changing.
Sammy Davis Jr.
And now she moist because you done changed the tire and you taking her to the Cheesecake Factory. She about to get the meat. She about to get the meatloaf, the General Tso's chicken over rice, the jambalaya with the extra shrimp. You understand? You know, she about to get her pineapple upside down cheesecake. This is the stuff that we, you know, but of course she gonna be hyped off of that. She gonna be hyped. You look, round brown. You understand? Right. Shout out to DW. Bucket of ribs. You know, all of that. You know, dude just changed your tire. So we got a problem. Listen, man. I'm gonna play the rest of it. Let me play a little bit more of this wild chick.
Who had butterflies. So I had butterflies. And we go in, there's a long wait. And so we sit outside and we just talk. And the conversation's great. And this is where he tells me what it is he's looking for. He tells me, you know, I believe at the time he was 42. He was like, I want to get married. And it'd be for real. He's like, my parents were married 40 plus years before my mom passed away. And I want that. I want marriage, family, a house. Like that is what I want. He's like, I'm as a man, I'm ready to get married, but I want it to be for real because the first time, you know, it really hurt me when she cheated on me. So he's telling me everything that I wanted to hear.
Right.
And so he was like, what is it that you want? And I said pretty much the same thing. I was like, I'm ready to get married. Definitely want to have a family. And I want to marry my best friend.
All right, let's stop. Let's hold it right there for a second. What's standing out so much to me with this, y'all? I really gotta find out, man. Where anybody hear from the dude that she was married to? His name is quote unquote Legion. Anybody hear from him?
I saw a video of old boy.
Okay.
And he basically going to come out with his side of the story, and he says she need to stop lying because one of her supporters, you know, put all the pieces together and they tracked down who Legion was because Legion was a name that she just had used.
Right.
So this is interesting, and like the sister Cynthia said, all this on the first date. You gotta realize that sometimes, you know, we're of a certain age and we use the word lying, but sometimes we need to use the word embellishing.
Yes.
A lot of these content creators, and we're all for content creators. I like to say that we're social engineers ourselves, as the person in the comments said.
Right.
She's a master of it. She's a great storyteller. She's telling a story and painting a picture that if you're not really listening to what she's saying, you'll want to get to the next part without even psychoanalyzing what she's saying. It just don't add up.
This is the reverse version of the echo chambers for female, the fake female empowerment bullshit. Okay, you got wide chicks like this. You know, this is self-esteem issue shit here. This is self-esteem stuff. You know, the fake, you know, pie in the sky type of energy. You understand? And we're looking at a situation here where somebody told her that it don't matter if the first time you meet this guy is him changing a tire, right? Somebody probably told her that the best way to figure out if you got a quality man is if you're in a situation, call him right off top and see if he comes. You know they like to do little stupid tricky shit like that. Never having met the man. Now if he went upside her head, who's at fault? You called him. He bopped you on your head and changed your tire and put you in the back seat and slide off. See, this is and I don't condone violence, but these are the dumb things because they look at all of these shows and shit on TV. Stella got a groove back, you know. Everybody got a cape on. Every shit, things ain't fairy tale out here. Everything ain't a fairy tale, brother Juan. But what say you, sir? I just think it's a lot of lackluster, lackadaisical shit going on this first date. And the mere fact for me, like, I can't marry a chick. First and foremost, I can't take no chick serious. You never met me in person, but I'm the first person that you want to hit up when you get a tire. I never even seen you in person, and you hit me up. No. I'm cool.
You've literally put your life in the hands of a stranger.
Right.
Watch this. When you're dating, yeah, you want to be in the public in case something goes down. But you're on the side of the road. Anything can happen to you on the side of the road.
Right.
You don't even know his car. You don't know his tags. You don't know the make or model. He could have pulled up, moved upside your head, put you in the trunk. Last seen on the side of the road.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Women, you need to take instructions. You don't know everything. You have to listen to the men. And watch this.
Even for our sisters in the chat, Brother Juan, our sisters in the chat know it's bullshit.
Come on. Shout out to DW. She said that's a fact. Take instructions. It's a fact.
They move. I like to use my phrase, men move accordingly, women do too. At the end of the day, she's home. He's not from Atlanta. He don't know, and she's right. If you're not from down there, you don't know what Atlanta is because people be saying they live in Atlanta and they don't even live in Atlanta. Like, come on. And women that go out, women that date, I'll say this: a lot more women are not. More women are vigilant than they want people to think.
Right.
They be on their P's and Q's. Yo, girl, if I don't call you such and such, yo, sound the alarm. Make sure I'm all right. You know, so at the end of the day, when you get stuck, y'all know, when you get stuck outside on the highway, you calling everybody. Yo, I'm at mile market such and such, yo.
Fact.
In case it don't go right, such and such. And then one of your sister girlfriends is gonna say, "Oh, you allowing this new dude you just met to come help you?"
It's crazy.
One of the real friends is gonna say that. One of the real friends, you know, is gonna keep her from going out there getting bopped.
One of the real friends would have said to her chef C, "Yo, no, don't let him come help you. I'm coming, girl.
I got you,
I'm coming."
sis.
Matter of fact,
I got you,
my
sis.
AAA.
I'm coming through, Queen. I got you.
Yes, yes.
You all right? Somebody gonna say it, Q.
As a wise man always once said.
Yes, yes.
As a wise
Right.
man always once said, women have resources. They got people they can call for every occasion and every other scenario like that. And if she reached out to you at that last minute, that's a red flag right there. You know what I mean? Because as we said, remember what happened to Michael Jordan, Daddy? Where he got killed at? On the side of the highway. That go for a lot of people.
Listen, and Twist, anybody that knows where Michael Jordan's father got killed at, a known drug area.
Bingo.
You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
Still,
drug area. So come on, like.
And that side of the highway is dangerous.
I'm not saying this brother did not do her dirty, but in the first two videos, we've seen so much stuff that it just, the math ain't mathing, as the young kids say.
Right.
Hey, check this out, Q. You know one of the most dangerous places in the world for a woman in that time? Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, talk
out
that.
Here, we got, shit. Remember I was telling you about bipping? How they be bipping out here? You can't leave shit in your car because they'll ride by and they see anything, they gonna bust that back window and go in your shit. Dude, they be tearing these women up out here because just as soon as they get out to the gas station, they pull on the blind side, open the back door, snatch their bag and everything, and be tearing them up. It's so bad out here right now. They're hitting women at the stoplight and the stop signs and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for a woman just to call a total stranger and allow him to come to her, and she's in law enforcement, to me, she's kind of game goofy. You know what I'm saying? She's 100% game goofy. You know what I mean?
Unless there's another ultimatum
or agenda to it.
Again, I don't know this story, and I don't know her content, but I do know there are women right now these days who are looking for stories to share as content. They don't want a relationship; they want to get content.
They just want to have something to say. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be the next one to have something to say. Go ahead.
For guys, for us, for anybody who's listening to me, whether male or female, and you got somebody on social media making content, and if they run out of ideas, you may become that next story. I'm a very private person. I screen anybody and everybody. Because I know I got more to lose.
Right.
When you got stuff to lose, you have to take precautions. Wow. But this story sounds like to me that this sister was looking for some content. And I want to advise everybody who's listening, just be very careful who you let to your space. Because again, you don't want to be somebody's testimony in church or on social media.
Not only that, Brother Wolf, the best advice we can give them, learn how to be a good listener. Instead of talking so much, learn how to be a good listener, because if you let a male or female talk so much, you'll get a good idea on what their intentions are, because they can only hide for so long.
And then one thing that she don't understand, and a lot of people that want to create stuff on social media, there is a law, and it's called disregard for the truth. And he could sue her. He could sue her for it. So people, people love to say, well, alleged. No. If he could prove that he lost wages and he got embarrassed behind this, and somehow he got some not personal injury behind this, financial injury, jobs and/or whatever, he could sue her.
Right.
So I know that we think it's content, but it's got to be like, I'm taken aback by her. I really am, because it's dangerous. Like, what type of people she got in her corner that'll be like, oh, this is the type of people. Girl, go tell your story. That's your truth.
Somebody put her up to this. You know it. They said she damn near had no followers. Because who gon'
Yeah, like Miss Quiet Skill said, next thing you know, she'll be dating one of these dating gurus on social media. She'll be dating Derek Jackson. Shots fired. My bad. She'll be dating Derek Jackson.
Crazy. So listen, and here's the truth of the matter. Like, these are the chicks who will continue to be platformed. They skipped number 2 this whole little series, but I'm scrolling it, man. I'm gonna go to number 5 real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this down. We'll wrap it up. Let me see what Shorty talking about.
Okay, part 5. Who the fuck did I marry? So, I'm questioning all this stuff in my head out loud on my audio diaries. And then once again, I'm like, but look at what he's giving you. Like, he's paying. It wasn't a question about money. It was just a question of, are we really about to move into this house? And
all right, just for context, gentlemen, and anybody that's tapped in right now, she, again, this young man that she was dealing with, he didn't have an issue of paying things. This is my understanding. He would pay, but because it wasn't to whatever wide body standard she got for herself, she didn't like it. Okay. So we are looking at a situation where, you got females who don't qualify for, some of the treatment they think they deserve as a woman. She is the prime example of a lot of overreaching, wide body, underqualified, because she got a cooch type of females that's out here. So let me go ahead and play a little bit more of this, John. She's talking about their living situation. They were transitioning in there together, just so we understand. And, he would contribute financially. I mean, the first transaction was a financial transaction, right? The first exchange was him with the cape on, buying a tire. Everything has been money as far as I'm concerned when it comes to this chick. So it's not even so much him not having or doing for her, right? But you got a chick who just say certain things just ain't enough, and people pedestalize her and don't hold her accountable for ignorance. So let's play a little bit more.
keep in mind, he's paying all the household bills. He still is. So,
did y'all hear that? Let me let that marinate for a second. Keep in mind, hold on. I'm not gonna speak for her. Let this wide body. Hold on.
are we really about to move into this house? And keep in mind, he's paying all the household bills. He's still.
Now, when I hear something like that, if you as a woman aren't getting knocked upside your motherfucking head, okay? If he's not paying, well, first and foremost, if he's knocking you upside your head, if he's doing, other shit, cheating on you, things like that, blah, 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 then maybe I can take a second look at what you're talking about. But when you come to me and you say, mind you, he's still paying all the bills, you can't make no goddamn docuseries about me talking about why the F did I get married. Man, listen. Listen, you better not come out your mouth talking about why the F did you get married. The first transaction was financial because it was something you couldn't do on your own. You didn't get your wide ass out there and change that tire. And you damn sure didn't pay for it. And then you went to a goddamn cheesecake factory and you probably ran the bill up on me then.
Yeah, but no, the audacity was how the hell you gonna think you can call me? You know, how you gonna call me? You just met me. You coming to meet me as Wolf said, you don't even know what I look like. You know what I'm saying?
They
And
out
now you
here,
expect me just to change your tire and not only that, do stuff like this.
brother, sister
I feel
girl,
like
and
this is the audacity.
this sister girl and shit, yeah, queen shit is out of line, man. This is out of line. Chick talking about, mind you, he's still paying all the paying bills. Man, get out my face. I can't stand these type of chicks. Let me play a little bit more.
So we're supposed to close before Memorial Day. We didn't. There was an excuse. There was always an excuse with him. Always an excuse. And I didn't know enough about the process to question stuff because I really wasn't involved the way I should have been. And it was giving me a lot of anxiety. So I'm pregnant with a lot of anxiety. And if I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, I was not expecting that I was probably going to have a healthy pregnancy because I was stressed. And what I was stressed about is I didn't know what was going on because I wasn't really involved the way that a normal relationship would be involved. Just being honest. So we did not close. We move now into June. This is now going into June. Around June 5th, I looked at the house again on Realtor.com. I don't know what made me do it other than, and I don't mean to sound super spiritual. I know that people are like, you know, you may or may not believe in God, but I'm telling you, I believe with all my heart, probably the Holy Spirit was like, look at that house on Realtor.com. So I looked at the house on Realtor.com. This was around June 5th. It showed that the house was off the market. And I remember being like, okay, wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because ex-husband is telling me we're about to close on the house. We're about to close. It's our house. We got furniture, da-da-da. He's also telling me that he's been in contact with the realtor, his friend, who was telling him, you know, this is what was happening next. Here's what's going on. So the guy.
Hold on. Hold the hell on. Listen, bro. This shit is wild. He's still paying all the bills for those of y'all that just tapped in. He's still paying all the bills while working or trying to attempt to close on another home. Right? And even if he is lying, listen, even if he is lying about it, he's still paying your shit. Yeah, you mean? Now, I mean, listen, some of y'all gonna be like, nah, he fucked up. I don't care what you say. A lot of times, you know, he set himself up. I'm not even gonna hold you. For me, he set himself up for this lifestyle. Coming out there with that cape on from the very beginning. You can't do that with chicks. You can't do that with females.
They're gonna expect you to finish.
They're gonna expect that. They're gonna need you out here on some Clark Kent type of time.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. What's that nigga name? Captain Save a Hope, man.
What?
My question is,
yes, sir.
Who got her pregnant?
Bruh.
I thought it was a question, not a joke. I thought it was a question, not a joke. Man. Come on now.
No, because I mean, did he get her pregnant? Is that his baby she's carrying? I mean, whose baby is it?
Man,
is she pregnant on there?
I couldn't even answer that, man, because they, when I came across this thing, it's all over the place, man. I don't know, but it drove me all the way to number 5 on this. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it 100. Can I keep 100, gentlemen? I'll sue the shit out of this if this was an ex-wife of mine. I'm suing the wig off of this. I'm suing the fuck. I'm suing the wig off of her.
Defamation of character.
Immediately. Immediately. You got to get this work. Okay? Because here's one thing that can't be scraped off the internet, regardless if you go under alias names or not. There's a cloud when you talk about the internet. It's called a cloud. And images of you with whoever you were with are going to be trapped in that cloud. So you think you pulling the finesse by going under talking about alias names and shit, but then it's all true. That's still defamation, lady. This is an easy closed case right here. I'm suing her immediately. While a bunch of these ladies out here, yeah, sister girl, yeah, get him, queen. Y'all down bad. Y'all down bad. This is garbage. See, people, the problem we are facing is when folks think that it's necessary to go to the internet about all of their issues. You said you moved on. Shit, the mere fact, the oxymoron is, why the F, well, who the heck did you marry? It's an oxymoron, and you still talking about the nigga. Lady, apparently you haven't moved on. That probably was the best Cheesecake Factory meal that you had ever in your life. You ain't have another tire changed in years.
And that's why I understand why people do NDAs. And again, especially if you have so much to lose. And here it is, reputation. If you're still young, you're talking about potential job placements, maybe politics, whatever. And you put this out here, out here right now. So I can put out this stuff out here right now on social media because I'm 50, I'm a whole 55.
Come on.
I'm retired. You know, whatever I do what I want to do. If you were that young, still trying to figure things out phase, and you had to deal with this, your name may be scandalized, or just this type of weaponization of social media against people. I got big issues with that. I got major issues with that too. Major issues.
Well, check this out. I'm gonna read some of the comments, and apparently she was pregnant and she lost the baby. So some of the other congregational wide bodies is like glad you weren't stuck with the baby or whatever it is. These comments is crazy. A lot of bitter breezies is in this comment section over here that I'm peeping. He called and got a refund for those appliances because they talking about the house or whatever, quote unquote. So the shorties in the comments is saying, dude got a refund on different Jones that he was supposed to, get for the crib. This is a lot of wide body babble. Wide body babble. Okay? And you listen, let me play a little bit more, man. Let me.
We move now into June. This is now going into, and I don't mean to sound super spiritual. I know that people are like, you may or may not believe in God, but I'm telling you, I believe with all.
I digress, gentlemen. What the hell is going on with her hair? What the? This shit, the hair thing is messing me up, man. I'm trying to take her seriously. I'm trying to follow along. What the? It's like Miss Piggy meets a whole bunch of other Hungry Hippo. It's a lot of Care Bear countdown type. I don't know what the hell is going on with all of this shit. Kirby. It looks.
Well, she says she believes in God. Okay, I get that, right? But do you believe in counsel? See, I'm not going to advise you to move in the house with somebody if you ain't married.
Come on.
It doesn't make sense. Because when these situations happen, when you break up, what happens with the house? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, young lady?
Right.
That you move into a house with a dude that you ain't married to. Make it make sense.
Come on.
See, that's that old Jesus take the wheel philosophy.
Brother Wolf. Jesus gonna make a way philosophy.
When I hear that Jesus take the wheel, that means you're not listening to nobody but yourself. Okay? And she's in this situation right now, and she doesn't have counsel. It's two questions. Who do you trust, and who do you listen to? The two are not the same, especially in relationships. Because I need some sound advice with these sisters too. I need to bring that sister around some sisters or my parents to put their eyes on them to see something that I haven't seen.
Right.
You know?
Right.
When you're in love, blind to something.
Let's play a little bit more of the Babel. Let's play a little bit more. See what she's talking about.
On my heart, probably the Holy Spirit was like, look at that house on Realtor.com. So I looked at the house on Realtor.com. This was around.
I need it real quick for my church folks, my religious family. You know, do y'all listen? I find that women often use religious tropes to justify fuckery.
Yes.
Okay? And, you know, on the eve of going into Sunday, listen to this buffoonery. You know, I got to listen. Let me tap in my brother, the ordained one, just in case y'all didn't know. Brother Lone Wolf is an ordained individual. So he can speak to this a little bit better. But I'm gonna hear from Brother Q after brother Lone Wolf. What say you, brother Lone Wolf? This is it blasphemous, and is there a possibility of burning in hell for her using the church for nonsense, sir?
Well, I'll say this. I think that I haven't heard her commit or say that she's a follower of Jesus. So if she's just practicing the cultural way, then again, she may be she could be a recipient or the victim of the culture. There's a lot of folks. I mean, like I said, I don't have no problem saying I'm a follower of the revolutionary Jesus. So I'm one of those.
The revolutionary, big difference. Yes, sir. Let me. Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
She hasn't said that. So, but her behavior, her actions, will have me to believe that she's using some code words, Holy Ghost, Spirit, but ain't nobody in the belief system gonna tell you to shack up with some dude before you get married. You're just not. Even I wouldn't advise against that. It's not good. It's not the most. It's not the most mature thing to do. To just move in with somebody and you're not married. No, that's messy right there.
Right.
Very messy.
Right, Brother Q. Brother Q.
I'm gonna take a page out of our R&B singer Tyrese.
Oh, man.
What more do you want from me?
Man, listen.
I done gave all I can give on this topic.
Enough is never enough with the motherfuckers.
Oh.
Enough is never enough.
What do you want from me?
Q done had it up to here with the wide body babble.
Just, you know, and when we have these conversations, and shout out to you, Chef C and Dr. Show, because you know this is Pat Talk is y'all creation, and I appreciate the invite to come on here. But when we have these conversations, I think people don't understand that you're trying to address the ills of our community.
Yes.
And it's hurtful. If she was my friend, I would be looking at her like, you the dummy. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And it's just like on and the TikToks. I know people in her family, the ones that, because you know we always got people that don't be into the social media.
Right.
I know her circles, people was looking at her like, you did all that for nothing.
Brother Q.
Because let's be honest, social media, everybody thinks that you can make money off it. It's not as good as it seems, and it's not as bad as it seems. She ain't making no coins off of that. She done told her whole life story. She ain't even, as they say, she ain't even leave no breadcrumbs.
Well,
now people are looking into her story to see if it's authentic or not. And trust me, it's 2024. We're in the age of receipts. They gonna have receipts on you if you ain't right. And I done gave all I can give. I'm done with her, man. Like I can't.
hey, Twiz. Hey, nothing Q. Hey, Q. Listen, man. Listen. I'm gonna tell you though, man. I mean, this is the weaponization. Though we have to make sure that this is warfare. We got to understand that we got to treat it with the hostility that it is, because there's going to be a lot of unassuming Black American men or anybody that's a Black man out there gonna come across a bunch of raggities that think just like this chick, and they're gonna be deers in the headlight, right? Because chicks like this have this entitlement, this narcissistic entitlement to this fake ass. I don't just.
It's a bad understanding of solidarity, work, and cooperation.
Come on.
Unfortunately, our sisters, and I love Black women, y'all. I love them. I love the way they smell. I love the way they walk. I love the way they talk. I love them. I love them. There's nothing like Black women. Nothing. But unfortunately, we could take it back to feminism, the origin of breaking down the Black family. A lot of Black women, they rally behind some of the most dumbest shit ever. Like, ever. Not on righteousness, not on good morals, not on good standards. Just, I'm going to rally behind her. This is what they'll say. And they'll tell you, I'm going to rally behind her because she's a Black woman. She knows what I go through, and I know what she go through. I know what they go through. They men. They Black men. But I ain't going to rally behind nobody that I don't agree with on their morals and principles. And we don't have to agree on everything. But however, it's like this blind following amongst our women that just don't make no sense.
It's that wildebeest syndrome.
And then you know what's really bad about it, Juan, is, and y'all experience it because we got mothers, sisters, cousins, and we're close to them. What's really deep about it is they know their sister girls be wrong, because then they'll come to you and be like, yeah, she was out of pocket. Like Fanny. And I don't mean to rehash on that. They know damn well she should have been messing with a married man.
Yeah. Rather, they know better, and they would rather sabotage their own situation than to talk to you and get some solid advice. I've seen it firsthand.
You know what I see, brother? Go ahead.
This whole story had sabotage written from the beginning. From the very beginning, from the tire being flat. Go ahead, Brother Twiz.
Yeah, man. It's you. I mean, we are hitting the nail on the head so much. We need to be carpenters because we're building in this bitch. You know, it's to the point right now, man, with society, and I hate this. I love my queens too. I come from a black woman. I got 3 black sisters, big sisters. I'm the baby boy. I got 2 daughters and a granddaughter. I'm surrounded by women, but I hate to say it that some of our sisters are sacrificing the culture for love. You know, they're willing to sacrifice the culture, the community, and the people just for love and companionship. And if you look at TV nowadays, you see a black woman with it. You know, if you look at TV nowadays, you look at a black woman, she with everybody. She with Mexicans, she with Asians, she with white men. It's like our sisters is for everybody, and to me, that make us black men look weak, like we're not protecting our sisters.
Hey, hold on though. They saying a good amount of them saying that, you know what, y'all black niggas don't stick with us. That's what they saying.
That's bullshit though. Because I'm a black man, I'm 50 years old. I ain't been with nothing but black women. Like I said, my mother's a black woman. My 3 big sisters are black women. I was raised in this black culture, and so if I was to be with a woman, it would have to be with a black woman because she can only relate to me. You know what I'm saying? Only a black woman. Go ahead.
I could guarantee, pardon me, Brother Twizzle.
It's all good.
Guarantee. Now, I didn't look at this situation on TikTok. I just had knew about it from Facebook and Instagram. I could guarantee that the type of men that are in her comments are these simp-ass brotherfuckers.
Mama's boys. I should say mama's boyfriends. A bunch of mama's boyfriends now.
In her comments telling her, like, look, sis, you should take this down. This ain't a good look. Jokers is looking at that type of man as a weak dude instead of the man that's telling her, like, oh, he's soft, he's a sucker. I wouldn't have did you like that, queen. Ass brotherfuckers running around here.
Or I call these I call them niggas orbit niggas. They orbits.
Them the snake in the grass ass niggas, sneaky ass niggas who not, you know, in the law of nature, those are called lesser males. They're lesser males because they're not dominant enough to go out there and get their own, establish their own, and fight and protect their own. So they gotta go get up under the next motherfucker that establishes and try to steal from him. That's always been my rule as a man, to never touch another man's woman. Never touch another man's property, not only that, play in another man's field. Because that make me look weak. You know what I mean? What kind of man am I if I can't go out there and build my own? You know?
Talk that talk.
As a man. No, for real. That's weakness as a man to go out there and plot on the next man thing.
Let him cook now.
You know, cook on the next man woman. What kind of shit is that? You weak. You know, go out there and build your own. Get your own. For real, man. I've never been that type of dude, man, to where I look at the next man woman and be like, oh, I bet she this, I bet she that. Man, we're men. There's 5 of us in here, but I guarantee it's about 500 women that's watching us right there. So you mean to tell me I can't pick one out that 500 instead of looking at the other man? That's tacky.
Let him cook.
You know what I mean? And I don't get down like that, bro.
Talk that talk.
I'm a man of honor, bro, and I stand on principles, morality, and integrity. And I can't get down like that. I respect the next man hustle. I respect the next man treasure, and I respect the next man property because no telling what he went through to get that. And what kind of man would I be sliding in the back door messing with his woman? That's dishonorable, bro. And I can't creep with a woman. I'm a man of power. I walk these streets with my chest out, head up high. So if with a woman with me, she gonna do it too. I'm not gonna creep with no bra like, oh, we don't want nobody watching us or nothing like that. You got me fucked up. I ain't weak. I'm not no weak nigga. I'm dominant. I'm a bull male. Towards the full attack. You got me fucked up. You know
I like that talk, nigga. I like that talk. I like that. Listen, man. You know, and I like what you said too, Twiz. That you don't know what that man had to go through to get with that shorty, to be with her. I like that. Because it's true. A lot of cats don't listen. A lot of these simp niggas is out here too. But if that easy to lose her, ain't no reason to keep her. You understand? So for me, if the grass is always greener on the other side for these breezies, it's better to let her get the fuck from around you. You understand? So when I'm looking at that, man, again, you know, a lot of us, we don't mind, and actually many of us do prefer we got this shorty that's shooting with us in the gym. You know what I mean? However, you know, because I mean, listen, she got to go through the fire with you to a degree. She does. I mean, There's some kind of qualifications you got to make sure she has in order to get these giveaways and other things that come along with being with you. This dude, he led with the Captain Save a Whole energy. So then I don't even blame this chick to a degree for ducking him, doing him like this. You was a buster off GP. You understand? Like, you can't be. A lot of chicks, I mean, they savages too. You know, a good amount of shorties are savages. However, you know, the problem I do have is when you got Lizzo lookalikes who think that they got, you know, dime qualities and shit. Listen, it's nothing fly about this chick. Nothing fly. From her quote unquote initial red flag assessment to what she even doing now. Like, lady, okay, it was red, it was all of this shit, but you did nothing other than go to Cheesecake Factory with the nigga. You went to Cheesecake Factory and now you got married. And then talk about some who the F did you marry? The nigga who took you to Cheesecake Factory. That's who you married. The nigga who changed your tire. The nigga that you felt comfortable enough to be the only person you call when you caught the flat tire. That's who you married. Get the hell out of here with this stupid shit. But I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit more of this track, man. This is crazy.
Chef, spare us, man.
No. We got to no, because listen, hold on. Feel me on this. Hold on, Twiz. We gotta understand. When we talk about this, bruh, it's millions upon millions of other females who move and think the same exact way. We not doing it for the females, we doing this for the men. Nigga, look out for the signs. Okay, look out for the red flags, as she put it. Okay, and I can't save a cape wearing nigga either. So I'm out here. Listen, I'm out here saying it two ways. I'm telling the chicks, if you see a nigga with a cape on, burn that shit to the ground. You know, snipe him about the air since he want to be a Captain Saver hoe. All right, because he ain't got no real, ain't no real backbone to stand on there. That dude is a product of the son husband environment. He's a product of the son husband environment where moms force the little son to worship them, be the substitute husband, whether they're actually married or if they're single. They put these young boys in these positions to kind of make them whatever the male version they would have liked to have had. They create these little simp niggas who get sniped and get done dirty like this chick is doing. While these chicks is in the comments over here clapping for her. Yeah, girl. Yeah. This shit is crazy. Let me keep playing this, man.
On June 5th. It showed that the house was off the market. And I remember being like, okay, wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because ex-husband is telling me we're about to close on the house. We're about to close. It's our house. We got furniture, da-da-da.
Hey, before we go too much further, y'all, I'm reading a comment right now that some chick named Ariana Bryant says, at least you take accountability for your faults in this. I love that. Gentlemen, let me start with brother Q, please. I know you over. I'm about on that time you on, brother Q. I ain't even gonna hold you. Where in this is accountability? How is this taking accountability? I don't see it. Help me out here, brother Q.
There was never none. And she actually started the story. She's a great narrator. She's a great storyteller. She probably should write books. And I don't think that people, because of our draw to messiness, drama, and tape, that she was able, because the way TikTok is, she was able to give people the scraps and had them keep chasing. So So this is how she made so much videos of it, because of the TikTok algorithm is a little different than YouTube, Instagram, or whatever. She lacked accountability. She never said, let me explain. Like, when you say that you got a nations of red flags, hindsight is always 2020. But who picked the dude? The picker.
Come on.
Like, it's just over and over and over. It's sad that nobody, like, listen, man, none of us we're men of a certain age. And we done did some shit good as did shit. I'm quite sure all of us could do it. And look back and say, damn, I did her dirty, or damn, she did me dirty. But she's lacking any accountability.
Come on.
Whatsoever. Majority of the men that's down Georgia is boy toys. And she's married, she's meeting random boy toys. Getting pregnant by a random boy toy.
Hey, yo, come on.
Marrying a random boy toy.
Moist boy toy.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
A moist toy.
Was he straight? You know what I mean? He didn't straight up and just settle for timid.
I feel bad that I didn't know her as a friend to stop her. That really, because it's sad. It's sad. Because to me, like we said, she got a tire change, got Cheesecake Factory. Was he the mark and it didn't go as she planned?
That part.
Go there, brother Q. Go there. That's a word.
Was the dude the mark and it didn't go as it planned and it backfired on you? Because if he was shooting Jay from the door, he was shooting Jay. More people ghost people than people that being sincere. You ain't gonna tell everybody your whole life story from the door. You're gonna give a little. She mad at this brother because he was engaging. He could conversate. That's weird.
Yeah, that's some shit, Q. You waking some shit up right there.
I done gave all I could give. What more do you want from me?
Tyrese in the building, man. Brother Juan, what say you about this, man? Was he the mark? Great comment. Was he the mark?
I believe he could have been the mark. I think that well, let me deal with her accountability.
Right.
She's accountable. She's accountable to her story and getting her story out at the expense of somebody else and the follower. So she's on point. She's gonna make sure y'all get the story. But I think that the dude could have been the mark. I think that he could have been the one that he was the mark. Period. Look at it. Women are looking for the come up. You know, and look, she didn't perceive a caution. She proceeded with reckless abandonment. Okay, this woman, she didn't get no advice from no males, because a solid male would told her you are order. So you don't move like that. On the first encounter, before there was an encounter, you don't do that. So she out here, she's not proceeding with caution, brother. I'm like, what more? I can't eat them more.
Brother Twiz, I think Brother Twiz dropped out, but nonetheless, we are. I'm gonna wrap it down. It's a lot for those who are curious. Y'all can go ahead and find this chick on your own. She got a TikTok, arrested test, or whatever it is, fair use. Oh man, the Negro is in the building. I gotta let the Negro up. I know he want to speak on this. You know the Negro, tap in, sir. Let's go end it. I'm gonna extend this for another 5, and then we shut it down. But yeah, this is a situation where, you know, I, well, one, again, a lot of folks who haven't caught up to this, she is getting sponsorship offers, brand deals, y'all. You got motherfuckers in her comments on that little platform hitting her up, trying to give her sponsorships and brand deals. You know, this drama filled joint, again, only if the reparations movement got this much motion, we'd be in a different place.
It's
Okay.
black man hate. That's why.
Well, yeah, it's the go-to. It's definitely the go-to. Brother Negro tapping. So I dropped the link. I got to hear from the Negro. So, you know, and this is why there's everyone, you know, having something to say about this particular situation. Everyone in her comments, white, black, Asian, whoever you want, they're all through her comments. She's averaging millions of views on this freaking subject matter. But again, the women that are commenting aren't saying, hey, the situation that you're in, since you saw all these red flags, you went all the way up to marriage seeing red flags. What the fuck? I I don't understand. This is
red flags in the beginning, Jeff. She just played the role. She saw the red flags in the beginning. Like I told you, that was a convenience for her. Anybody with common sense, with a sharp wit, can see it. She's talking and she's giving up herself on that. And that's the fucked up thing about it, to where, as some, I think it was you, Brother Wolf, that said that she don't have nobody in her corner to tell her right from wrong. Yeah. To tell her that what she doing, you're very out of pocket. Because one, you don't expose your dirty laundry. Two, you're dishonoring your so-called husband. And three, look at how you're presenting your family to the world. You know, you're coming with drama and you're coming with so much negativity to where any person like us with common sense and any wit and intellect gonna look at you and be like, you're the problem. You know, you came in this looking for it. Remember how they said, if you look for dirt, you'll find it? That's right. She came in like a motherfucking, like that old school gang dig dug. You know what I'm saying? She came in digging dirt, pumping shit up and trying to blow this way out of proportion and shit. You know, and if you look at her, I hate to say this is how some of the black women are nowadays. You know, they cry for attention so much to where they willing to do anything just to get somebody to pay attention to them. Whether it's degrading themselves, their community, their culture, or their men. You know, and if I'm wrong, somebody please correct me.
No, listen, Brother Twiz, I feel you. That's why I'm saying that it's necessary that she get put on spotlight. Not just letting this thing go. Yeah, I'm gonna give her the energy she deserves, because you know what? Again, a sucker nigga is born every day. And
sucker born every man.
And he about to get juked by chicks that are like this.
You need to put that on a t-shirt. A sucker is born every day.
You understand me?
No, I take that back. A sucker is born every minute.
Yeah, listen. Niggas is born. So I gotta tell, like my thing is this. It's annoying to cover this chick. It is truly annoying to cover her. However, there's gonna be somebody who's raised up in the son husband environment that will come across this chick and try to give her everything off his back, because he's raised in that environment, and she don't qualify for it. She don't qualify, and she would never be grateful for it. She would never be grateful. And then it's gonna be a part 2, part 3. It's gonna be a whole motherfucking saga of this type of shit coming on, because females are gonna be taking this and be like, oh well, she did it, I'm gonna do mine. Girl, you won't believe my story. Everybody got memoirs now.
Chef, her whole everything is unappreciative. That's why she's doing all this, because she didn't appreciate a motherfucker taking time for her. So that's the whole. You could have labeled this room unappreciated, because that's what she is right there. You know what I mean? She don't appreciate shit because you know the biggest dream killer out there is expectations.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? She has expectations. So therefore, if her expectations don't meet what her dreams aspire to be, it's not going to be enough for her. You know?
Right.
Bertha, man, like, I wish Dr. Short was in here. I love to hear it, you know what I mean? But shout out to Dr. Short.
Well, he be all right. Dr. Short is always around. He did a double take already. He would have been on. He'd have been on 8 hours. This motherfucker. But anyhow, I got the Negro in the building. Brother Commander, the Negro Knight himself. What's the word, Brother Negro, on this?
On camera.
The Negro is live. The Negro is live. You understand?
I'm trying to catch up to my brother Dwayne with the braids, you know.
Brother Juan. Listen, man.
Good hair club like me, Q, and Chef C.
You understand? Yeah, you got to be clean.
Yeah.
Don't we got good hair, man? And don't we got the best hair in here?
Come on, man. If it ain't clean, it ain't mean. You understand me? If it ain't,
you gotta join the team. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Negro. You got it, brother Negro. What's on your mind, man? What's on your mind, Negro?
Hey, I felt, there was finals. It was kicked in my butt. I had it on the thing. But, I felt a disruption in the force. Like the ancestors was hitting me in the head. And it's like, get up, Negro.
Yeah.
Get up, Negro. So I was like, okay, something's going on. I was like, oh, this is Brother Chef thing. So plug me in for a couple minutes, I just got out of my old man's nap.
Man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
I take them too, man.
So please.
Well, you pulling a Twiz tonight on me. Twiz always tapping and don't know what the fuck.
Yes. I pulled. So fill me up.
You're going to have to give us 20 more minutes, Chef. You're going to have to give us at least 20, 30 more minutes.
Please give us.
Negro just came in, so we got to give him the floor, man.
Hey, listen. I'm going to tell niggas right now. I'm shutting it down in 13 minutes, no longer. You understand?
Yes,
So go ahead. We gonna play this.
You gonna have us go to Twitter now.
Y'all go to Twitter. I don't give a fuck where you go, but you gonna get up out of here. I'm shutting it down after that. We going on damn near 3 hours of this shit. But anyhow, let's Negro check into this.
Like 3 minutes. I forgot all about it.
Negro, check this out. This is the wide body chick that's taking the world by storm. Okay, and this is listen. You got Twiz. Well, listen. I can't. I'm not gonna knock the wide backs. Some of the wide backs are quality. Okay, but this ain't one of them backs right here. This is not one of the backs. You understand? This is the shorty right here that everybody been talking about with the little TikTok series. Talking about why did she get married or who the hell did she marry? But again, as you can see, she's standing 10 chins down on the bullshit. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit more of the while back. You got it right here. Peep this.
He's also telling me that he's been in contact with the realtor, his friend, who was telling him, this is what was happening next. Here's what's going on. So the guy that we initially worked with apparently is completely out of the picture. But again, I was not heavily involved. So I'm just like, let me look at the house. I see it's off market. What the fuck does off market mean? Like, now I'm really freaking out. So it shows the name of the real estate agent for the seller. I don't remember her name. I called her and I said, I said my husband and I, even though I wasn't married, my husband and I were looking at this house at 123 Main Street.
Wait, she wasn't married.
And we really wanted to tour it, but now I'm showing it's off market. Is it not available? Or, I pulled that card. And she was like, oh, no, ma'am. The home closed yesterday. It closed June 4th. Again, there's certain dates I just remember. And I said, oh, it closed June 4th? I was like, really? um, and she said, yes, ma'am. She was like, my sellers sold the house. And I was like, oh, man, okay. Well, I said, my husband and I really wanted, we love the pictures of it. And we're getting ready to start a family. So I would have loved to have been able to, have the opportunity to see.
I don't listen. Let me say this real quick. I don't respect this shorty at all.
She like she swallowed several families, not having a family.
Bruh, she's a. How do you make How do you make a series talking about you married a pathological liar while talking about you being lying about you lying? She's a liar, and then you get mad that you marry somebody that's just like you. Man, get out of here. Get the fuck.
Dude, there's so many holes in her story, dude. She make the freeway look like smooth sailing, bro. Come on. But go ahead and play it, Chef. Go ahead and play some more.
Yeah, nah, I'm just. This chick is a full-blown liar and then talk about who the hell did I marry. Yeah.
And she has millions of views.
Birds of a feather flock together.
This has millions of views.
I asked her something. I don't remember the specific question I asked her. And I don't even, I know why I asked the question because I was anticipating that my boyfriend at the time was going to have some sort of excuse. So I asked her something about the buyers. And I remember, and somehow, again, forgive me, I don't remember the question I asked her. But the answer was that it was an older white couple. So I get off the phone with her. I record an audio diary, and in the audio diary, I specifically say, okay, there is no house. He's going to have to get out of this lie somehow.
There's no
because
ring
now
either.
I realize, at the very least, he was lying about him being the one who was under contract. I knew enough about that. So I was like, what,
how is she driving, paying attention to the road, running her mouth like this?
I've listened to the audio diary in 2024. I literally
her
said in
hands
audio diary,
look like
how is he going to get out of this
They
lie?
look like Vienna sausages.
And I was trying to think ways on how he's going to do it.
Yeah, but don't miss this, fellas. She about to run the book up on dude.
And something said to me, because I say it on the audio diary, I said, he's going to say it's a bad deal. And he's going to say he wants to pull out. Y'all keep in mind, I am pregnant. So I had a decision to make. As ugly as this decision was, I made the decision, you're about to have a baby with this man. He's paying all the household bills. Let him get out of the lie. And that's what I did. I purposely made the decision that I knew he was going to come back, and I knew he was going to give me some bullshit on why he couldn't buy the house, because he didn't know that I knew that house was already sold.
Hold it right there, gentlemen. She's pregnant, right? She's pregnant.
I'm hearing the baby being leveraged.
I'm not hearing nothing about no marriage. Right? You pregnant out of wedlock. Right? We want to count on God and God-fearing woman and all this adultery. I'm just saying, man. I'm just hearing all of the fuckery. And shout out to the chick in the comments over there who says, shout out to you for being accountable. She said, look, right here in this comment, I'm highlighting it. This chick right here, whoever this chick is, at least you take accountability for your faults in this. I love that. You don't get your silly ass up out of here.
What accountability is she talking about?
What accountability, bruh? This is the shit though. This is the
She's
shit.
busy passing the buck. Yeah, not only that, she's painting the man out to be the bad guy. So what accountability is that?
You know what
Typical.
you know what I'm afraid of? That it sounds like if that baby wasn't so further along in that trimester, she would abort it. This is that abortion.
The
Let's go ahead.
Negro.
You know the Negro had to come in and get my jabs in real quick. Because you said he didn't need like
The Negro said if she wasn't that far along, why body would abort?
Negro ride his ways, man. Go ahead.
Hey, but here's the thing, quote unquote. Well, goddamn, she just getting on my nerves, man. It take a lot to listen to this chick. It really do. Shout out to the family that's in the chat. Everybody that's still riding with us. It's hard to listen to this chick. It really is. But these are the predators that are out here for the unassuming simp.
Yo, is she from the lineage, brother Chef? Because when I've been noticing, like the African,
They're scavengers. Scavengers.
Chef. Is she from the lineage? Because there's some women. What I've noticed is that African women and Caribbean women have thick wrists and ankles. Our women don't. They have slender ankles. Like shout out to the pianist. Shout out to the pianist. The legend Stevie Wonder when he did the wrist check on the women.
The
like,
Negro.
a wrist check on these women.
That wasn't Stevie Wonder. That was Ray Charles.
Ray Charles. I know it was one of the legends. Yeah, Ray Charles. Somebody.
He'd shake her hand. This is he shake her hand. He'd grab the wrist. And if his fingers went around it, he'd be like, "Oh shit!" Look on the movie. He grabbed the wrist, and that motherfucker, he was like, and he grabbed it like he was on the good. He was like, "Oh hell no! All right, bye."
If she got a wide wrist, she ain't for this. Yeah.
I ain't motherfucking cool. You know what I mean?
Hey man, hey, we gonna
That's what I'm seeing. Just those thick. Like freight trunks, brother. Like she been working underneath the hood of a car.
Hey, Negro, she would kill you, my boy, my guy. She would kill the Negro tonight. You would definitely.
You know, they have the audacity to be choicy. Not only that, they have the audacity to make a whole fucking skit about a man that she was lucky, you understand, lucky to get, and didn't want to be like the miserable black women out there and talk about the dude.
Negro, that grizzly silver, that grizzly bear would get the Negro up out of the way with the ease.
Yo, she got that whole Miss Piggy swag, man.
And this is the part where I said, I'm gonna be honest, even though it's gonna make me look bad. Because most women in their right mind would have been like, I'm out. And I didn't. So, sure enough, he came home. He didn't really say anything that day. The next day I asked him about the house, and he said, my friend, the realtor, he was like, I'm talking to him because something's going on with the interest rate. And when he said that, I felt so much relief because I knew that I had been prepared for he's going to give you some bullshit. So when he said there's something with the interest rate, I said, you know what? This is literally what I said, y'all. If the interest rate isn't good, then we shouldn't move there. We should probably let this house go. We should cancel whatever furniture we ordered or, appliances, and let's just look for another house. I said I would like to be moved before the end of the year. I said I really don't want to be 9 months pregnant moving into a house. I would like.
She dropped that number, Steph. She dropped that number.
And the way I said it was so calm. And he was like, okay. He was like, I'm gonna call the friend, the realtor, and tell him I'm backing out of the house. And I'm gonna see if I can get my earnest money back.
Right.
And I remember
wrong right
at
there.
him. I was standing
She
in
wrong.
Speak
Wrong
on
in
it.
the military, in a realtor, in that world. See, she was wrong for the simple fact. Once the house was on market, she would have known. Once the house is for sale, it would have went up as pending. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know she lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, if the sale didn't go through, you'll be able to see it online like all of us. We can go to Zillow, Realtor.com, and Trulia and see. Type in the address, it would show if it's about to be in sale, it will show pending. And until you get into closing and get into a recording, it's not going to show that the house was sold. So she won't be able to see that within 24 hours. It won't be able to go for sale, then off market like that. Because the closing is a process. It's at least, I say, 5 business day process. So that could be 10 days.
Right.
So she's 100% lying in her story right there because that shit is inaccurate. If the house that she was about to get, if the house that they were about to buy was on market for sale, then all of a sudden it went off, that means the deal didn't go through. Because if it was for sale, it would have been a pending sale. And she would have been able to see that. You know what I mean? So that's how you know Gertha is up here lying, man.
Listen,
One thing I
I'ma
want to touch
say
upon
this.
is that she threw out that 9 month, she's 9 months pregnant. So she was counting, family. She was definitely counting.
She may not have been pregnant. If she was pregnant, she probably pregnant by somebody else. Because that's why she was counting.
But the 9 month thing that I wanted to hold because she was counting. If it was out of the trimester part, that she would have aborted it because she would have said that I didn't trust that brother. And that's that mindset of some of our sisters that uses abortion as a leverage to get rid of our children, to self-correct, or the police black men's action.
Wow.
That was more or less what I was trying to get at. Her trying to figure out how to police these black men's action through abortion and through saying, well, I got to. There's nothing you can't do to me, brother.
Well,
that was the point that I was hearing before she even mentioned 9 months. I already heard her. She already knew that she knew what was in her belly. She knew how long that baby was sitting there. That was the point that I was getting at.
right.
She knew.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, gentlemen. We are at our time, so I'm gonna roll. We gonna go around and let the brothers close this out. I want to start with my brother Negro first and foremost. Brother Negro, let them know about your program, some of the things that you got coming down the line, etc.,
Yes.
and how they can reach you.
Yes, you can find us on Twitter. The Negro Black Knights Heritage Club. We do have a project going on during Black History Month. Raise Your Flag campaign in honor of Black History Month and Negro History Week. I want to see those flags still in front of your homes, your windows, at your place of business. Wear the flag on your clothes. You name it. Make sure that you rep your heritage, your culture, rep what you believe in, which is your lineage and your people. So that's what I want to definitely see. Take a picture of it, throw it on the social media, tag us. Let us know that you repping steady with us. Repping the bloodline, doing the bloodline business. Shout out to that brother Chef. Make sure you see the Connecticut one. Rep the Connecticut one, family. Get those numbers up.
You know what I mean? For real. Hey, I'm the Bay Area one, and Chef want to put it on lock when everybody want to be onto it. I'm turning people onto it. Chef want to put it on.
All right, nigga, you tried, nigga. That's how you get muted, nigga. Get your ass. Hello. Yeah, nigga. Look at.
When I come to Jersey, nigga,
Hey. Listen. You understand? Hey, Twiz, let them know how they can get a hold of you. Talk about the business, man. Anybody trying to do something with you.
This is your player partner, Twizzle, official as a referee's motherfucking whistle, you know. I'm a real estate investor and wholesaler. If you got a house, property, land, even if it's burnt down, whatever, I can buy it. I give you all cash for it. I can close in 4 weeks, and I take full responsibility for all closing costs. Mine is mortgages, taxes, penalties, and liens. You understand me? You can find me on Twitter at Twizzle WSO. You can find me on Instagram at Twizzle800. You understand me? I'm all about building. I'm all about the black community. I'm all about V1 first. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all about my people. Fuck love. Fuck social. Fuck everything. This is about black first. It's about the lineage, and that's what I'm about. Leaving something behind. You understand me? So shout out to the black men in here. Shout out to my brothers in here. We gonna keep our foot on our necks because it's all gas, no brakes. You understand me?
I like that,
Peace,
man.
my peoples.
You understand me? I like that. Peace to the brother Twiz. Let me go to my brother Q. Let's talk to.
Hey,
Let them know how they can get a hold of your platform, etc. Brother Q, let them know, baby.
ltalk5600@gmail.com this week. Last week I was supposed to have my brother Nasir Gifted, who is the vice principal of Science High School, who is also the creator of Afrofuturism, where he teaches kids STEM with comic books. He's a comic book lover himself. He also graduated from NJIT in Newark as well. So last week we had some scheduling conflicts, so he's going to be on this Tuesday at 8 o'clock. And going into Women's Month, which is interesting, I'm going to have a very good friend of mine. She's a doctor of education. She's going to come through, Women's Month. We're going to chop it up. Outside of some shows that we're going to try to do, I'm going to try to get with Brother Lone Wolf so we could go over 2A in each state. We're going to try to knock out, I'm just saying this now. This is my goal. Because we need to understand that, Brother Juan, what he does is essential to what we're trying to do. And we need to understand that the laws change in each state and how you need to go about open carry, permit carry, whether you can carry, if you're in that Northeast or you're in California, strictest gun laws in the country. Then when you start going, Mason-Dixon line and start opening up, we need to really tap into the Brother Long Wolf and what he does. Format, just trying to create good content, try to build and try to get, try to spread this what we all know, because we all got something to bring to the table.
Most definitely appreciate you. That's brother Q from Let's Talk 2. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to that brother. Check him out. He's got some great content over there. We appreciate that, brother Q. And my brother Lone Wolf, sir, let them know how they can get a hold of you, how they can contact you, your platform, etc. You got the flow. You're on mute, brother Lone Wolf. Let's see. Hold on.
I am on
There we
multiple
are.
platforms.
Yes, sir.
You can go to Juan A. Johnson on Facebook. You go to Lone Wolf Firearms on Facebook. You go to Lone Wolf Firearms on YouTube. You can go to LV_firearms on TikTok. Also, just go to lwftraining.com if you want to sign up for some type of firearms training. I will be discussing tomorrow God, guns, and the ballot or the bullet. Put some respect on Malcolm X's death, February 21st, 1965. We are 59 years out from his death, so I will be talking about the ballot or the bullet on tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I think it's important. We're in the year of the ballot or the bullet, and I think that if you're not serious about becoming a fucking responsible gun owner user, you are late to the game. There's a lot going on, and I need our people to wake up and get ready for the unexpected anything. But tomorrow, God, guns, and the ballot and the bullet on our Lone Wolf Farm Training.
Shut up.
Quick question. Are you on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter.
I need to follow you on Twitter. Could you send me a link?
I'll see you on.
All good, brother. I want to network with you.
Okay.
Shout out to all our panel guests and co-hosts on today's broadcast. Shout out to everybody that tapped in with us today as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pat Talk, right? Unapologetic position and with some objectivism. Everybody, this is not echo chamber talk. Everybody's got their own opinion and their own interpretation of how they see things. However, it is necessary that we do warn y'all about some of the fuckery, particularly when it comes to some of these rebellious women, right? Make sure you're choosing on the right thing that chooses on you. Don't just do it because you one of those cats who've been told every woman's a queen without qualifying her. I want to thank everybody for tapping on with us today. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, in a system of white degeneracy, you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. My name is Chef C, and I'm out. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.